I am so tired of people eating up these bullshit from these channels, especially Richie from Boston. This is his video on the Ashkenazi Jews posted the 18th. I gotta play a couple minutes of this, a couple segments, but just listen to this bullshit, horse shit of him lying about getting robbed, well, his vehicle getting burglarized. Just listen to this horse shit.
While filming, looking for the Florida swamp ape on my way because I kept passing spots where there were sightings, etc., missing persons, etc. I take the truck off the trail a little bit and I run into a couple of locals, I believe they were locals, that were stuck. So I do the right thing and I pull them out. Cool. We chat a little bit and then I park the truck, take the mountain bike and a camera, and I head out into the woods a little bit. And I come back and my truck's my windows are broke. My cameras are gone, my laptop's gone, and my bag is gone. My bag. And my bag had all my traveling money in it. My bag had physical metals in it. And it was a huge hit. It is a
fuck
huge
you,
hit.
liar.
I'm working off of one laptop right now because I happen to have one in the back of the truck that I would set up all the time. You know, whenever I pulled over, and then I had one in the truck in a bag.
So I don't forget, he had a laptop in the back of the truck. They didn't notice that, so he still has that. He has his camera, his GoPro, whatever he's using. The big part I want to get to is he's going to claim they bashed in his back window, got into his vehicle, stole all this shit. Large amounts of cash, precious gold, silver, and other shit, yet they didn't take his laptop. And Richie has not shown one video, one photo of his broken into vehicle. He's a lying, fraudulent, fake, scamming, hustling piece of fucking shit. And I'm calling you out again, Richie, as I have been for something like 6 years. And I'm going to say it again. I'm currently in Denver, and I will meet you anytime, anywhere. And I would love to do a live stream with you. And you get to pick every topic we get to talk about. I want to do this live, not with you getting able to cut shit and splice shit and paste. No, Richie, you're a fucking punk. You're a liar. You're probably part of the system, but let's roll on.
Bag, and that's the one they got, which kills me, man. And the worst part about this is some of that cash that they managed to steal, which was substantial. That was earmarked for 2 of my subscribers, 2 people that I had been in contact with for probably...
The cash that wasn't stolen was going to subscribers, so that means hurry up and replace the cash that was not stolen. Oh, fuck.
9 years that were really in need of help, and with this civil war on the horizon, I guess, I wanted to... Yes,
I am going to address this Civil War bullshit in another video he put out.
Make sure these ladies and their kids were squared away, and that didn't happen. So that's where I've been. I managed to get the glass fixed in the truck, but my insurance doesn't cover things like that. I'm from Massachusetts, man, and your insurance doesn't cover anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bullshit. I bet if I checked Massachusetts insurance policies, you could get ones that are going to cover your fucking glass and robbery, and you could get homeowners insurance on your vehicle, or renters, or whatever the fuck it is. Liar. What a piece of shit. And people eat this shit up, too.
I'm saying. So it just really sucked. But here's the deal.
Okay, pause here. I got to jump forward a little bit.
What's been on the screen is a scam.
Oh, shit. Okay, next clip, same video. This is from the 4-minute mark.
Now, on the other thing, I mean, I haven't asked anybody's help for anything in years. I've been giving away money like it's the end of the world and like I wasn't going to be around forever.
I used to follow Richie all the time and watch all his videos, and there's never been proof of him giving away jack shit. I think he went to one house one time and some single mom, and he's probably fucking her. Richie says over and I visited tens of thousands. I've seen tens of thousands of my subscribers. Bullshit. And what's the other thing he does? That's what a channel should do. We should all be driving around meeting our subscribers. Yeah, when you're milking off people like this and buying you newer vehicles and $10,000 bicycles and $40,000, whatever the fuck it was, upgrade. Give me a break. Dude's cashing in on his fucking sheep.
Because both of those things are true. But now I'm kind of short. So if anybody wants to help out, or if you can, shoot me an email, rjcjr10@yahoo.com. But don't feel obligated. It is what it is.
Don't feel obligated.
It's just another case of no good deed goes unpunished. I pull these.
No good deed go. Richie's the victim. The victim. See, well, he's. Matter of fact, now that I say that, he's done that all the years I've ever started listening to him, like 6 years ago or something. He's always the victim. Usually it was Christian persecution. Oh, I don't know how to pray to God. I don't know Jesus' real name. Retard. He's not retarded. He's a fraud.
These people out. I scamper off into the woods on my merry way. My truck's got lots of security. But that security didn't help me when I had no Bluetooth connection, apparently.
No good with no Bluetooth.
But at any rate, if you want to help out, you got my email. It'll be in the description below. But you're not obligated to. It's on me.
You're not obligated. You're not obligated. Just hurry up and send that money. Okay, let me pause here. Okay, here he's rambling now. He's proved out there were some red-haired giants, but let's hear this little clip. This is a shorter clip. This is his video testing Agenda 203.
In the standoff
or 2030, rather.
Because I was there. I went there. I went on the other. See the guy, the fat green guy in the shirt? I went on the other side of the fence to find out what was really up. You see what I'm saying? How many?
So you went on the other side of the fence to see what's up. What did you see from the other side? More scrub brush and desert. Let's keep going. Just a few more seconds on this one.
YouTubers do that. They don't. They just sit home and they pull up feeds and make videos on it based on what they're...
Pull up feeds. Oh, I should let that finish. Pull up feeds, news, alternative media, whatever. I'm going to throw all that in there myself. Whatever we're supposed to do, Richie, when we're not sucking off your sheep crowd like you have and traveling back and forth. He always claims he's been all across. He's been east and west, and the furthest north he's ever went when I don't know what happened to his butt buddy up there in Wyoming, but anyway, let's go.
They're seeing online. I've always gone to where the action is, period. So there's that.
I've always gone to where... He's never gone to where the action is, except for when it's too late. Like when he went down... those few videos he just did on the border. He didn't go to where there was any action. He went to where it was... desolate, and you couldn't even see anybody, and he got there too late. Well, there was still shit going on, but he did not go to... Richie never goes to where the action of the drama is, because like any of these other channels, he's not even going to risk getting a ticket, let alone spend a night in jail. What a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, punk, lying, lame bitch, Richie, just like Brian from High Impact Flicks, Lisa Haven, Marfugel, there's a few other dipshits, I don't remember. Pause here. Okay, last clip. The Civil War is imminent, 2024. 3 U.S. Army generals are saying the same thing. But I want to catch something else in his bullshit here. Well, along with this, but...
Retired generals, more than one, warn of insurrection or civil war in 2024. That's really strange, because it's 2024 right now, right? I mean, that's what they tell us. But this is absolutely insane. And meanwhile, I'll check this out before I forget, because I will forget. I made a video the other day, and I told you that my truck got hit. Well, I got hit for a lot. Paper, physical.
Look how nice that fucking motel for Mr. Survival. He blows lots. Look at that nice motel. That blows away anything I've ever been in. Look at that. He's got a full kitchen there.
Computers, etc. And a lot of people reached out to me. You see this? A lot of subscribers reached out to me. And to be perfectly honest, I can't.
Of course, that's what he wanted, was a lot of subscribers. He's made, that's another thing I said starting years ago. I would like to see any of these channels show some bank statements. You can redact your personal info, phone number, and all that shit. Let's see some bank statements proving what you are not making off of your channel and off of people.
I can't take their donations. I can't take money from people that are trying to get ready for the end. But I mean, that's what I sent out to everybody.
Can't do it, yet I'm asking for help in 2 or 3 videos. Plus, this shit on the bottom. He's adding all sorts of sales. If you feel led to help me in my current situation.
You know what I mean? I appreciate it. But I've got some subscribers that have helped me out in the past, and
here we go.
People can spare it. So if they wanted to help, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll figure it out. One way or the other, I'll figure it out. It is what it is. I lost my faith for a little bit, and I kind of panicked because
throw in the Christian angle.
I got a lot more to do, and I had a lot of promises I made. So I can't take $50 or $100 from people that really need it. I can't do it.
Can't take $50 or $100. Hell, I was lucky when I was asking for. I shouldn't say lucky when a few people helped me out with the few $100 I got. But oh man, can you imagine the money this dude's going to rake in? He's got 13,000 views just on this one. Oh, I didn't get the thumbs down. There we go.
I can't do it. So I'm not going to. So for the people that don't understand why I said I appreciate it, I sent that to everybody because there was like 260 people there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I truly appreciated the support. But speaking of support, you see this right here?
Okay, that's it for this one. I mean, not the video. Hang on, I got something else here. Here's the whole thing here for the propaganda, left, right, Republican, Democrat polarization. Just like Richie showed, retired U.S. Army generals warn of insurrection if rogue military units pledge loyalty to a Trump-Indian loser. More propaganda porn. You can go read the articles. 3 said risk of another insurrection in 2024 because they're throwing in, of course, the January 26th thing. 1 in 10 charge in relation to the Capitol riot, trespassing. Well, there was some, obviously fucked up, had a service record. If rogue units pledge loyalty to the loser, it could cause a civil war. And people eat this kind of shit up every year or every 4 years or whatever. I just saw this on the news a little earlier. Now the Illinois judge removes Trump because they convicted him of insurrection. And we should all be waiting with what should have come out from SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States. As soon as they got the Colorado case, since they already knew about it from the news, they should have immediately come out and said, hey, this does not count as nothing because Donald Trump did not have a trial by a jury or by a judge. Again, if you're new here, I don't partake of the left and the right. It's New World Order agenda, but that's what it should have happened. As soon as SCOTUS got the Trump thing, hey, you didn't give him a trial, it doesn't mean jack shit. But we're playing the game, right? Or we're watching, blah, pause. I have to cover some of these. July last year, more than 50 pilot whales died after a mass stranding in Scottish Islands. Despite efforts, 52 stranded whales died. 45 more were euthanized July last year. This was in Australia. I'm going to hope to link this. This is from a site, you can see it up there, endtimesprophecy.org. Go to that. That's one of the best sites, and they give you links to the mass animal die-offs. When you go to the site, you scroll up a little bit past the religious bullshit, and you'll get to everything they have posted with links. And then you can Google and research yourself from there. People realize that's the main thing. What's going on right now is this planet is dying. The rest is theater, distraction, division, the usual. But increased under COVID, as we saw. October 2023, 5,224 dead sea lions. Just over 5,000. That is fucking amazing. That was in, man, where's that at? A tour of, God dang it, because that's different than this one. More than 300 off of Siberian Island, August of 23. As I brought up over and over, they're blaming the bird flu, one of them HN, whatever the fucking things for this shit. Suggest mammal to mammal transition, H5N1. People got to realize, especially with the sea, because as I keep saying over and over, when they talk about the animals that they found that are starving, like they said, matter of fact, a bunch of those they said were emaciated already. Emaciated, right? The starving thing. But, you know, when you got sea lions starving to death, you got seagulls starving to death. What else is dying? Everything else is dying in the ocean. It's so fucking obvious, and people, you need to be prepping for that and prepping for the temperatures to keep getting hotter. Oh, and this fire up the Panhandle of Texas, it's already burned up more in these 3 fires that have joined together or whatever than they already said than the total burned up territory in Texas from all of last year. And no, there ain't no fucking dudes or lasers doing this shit, so pull your head out of your ass. I took this picture because of that. The fire went through, but the trees are still there with shit burned. Oh my God, the dudes are doing it. Retards. Let's move on. Oh, here's a post from Richie. Okay, I'm going to give it to the never-ending question, why jailbreak? I guess the title of that channel. My next vid will be a true story that I was involved in while locked up in a facility that housed not only federal holding prisoners, but also ICE. It's a good story, and it's true. Well, I did my 7 years federal time in FCI Inglewood. Inglewood, Colorado, not California. But they housed Cuban prisoners there. So that was ICE shit too. So, you know, and fuck you, and you were, bitch. Pause. Okay, from the Hill, February 27th, how record February heat is priming the U.S. crops for wrecking whiplash. Of course, it's going to keep getting worse, people. You better be listening to Dang Wigington. This week, much of the interior is getting a sneak preview of summer. Temperature is up to 40 degrees above average in parts of Texas, Dakotas, Great Lakes, not freezing over. Heat follows hottest December, following may push February. February is going to be in first place, too, for the hottest February. Much of America has had a 2-week winter. That means you've only had 2 weeks of actual winter weather because it's all melted off all over the fucking place. Across the country, trees are budding. Crops such as oats, winter wheat are sprouting. I mean, it's going to be so fucked up oh man, just watch. Pause. Oh, as I've called out, which is well known, the Wounded Warrior Project is still too much of a scam and wasting too much money on all their people. Tunnel to Towers, I looked that up. Steven Stiller, Tunnel to Towers, A+ rating from Charity Watch, but who knows. Anyway, 93% of it bought on programs. Here's what their people make in Tunnel to Towers. Look at all these executives. Nothing. They don't make shit. Now, if you look on it, the lesser people make money that are out there doing the shit all the time, doing fundraising and all that. But, I mean, you have no of these office CEO people making a dime. That's the way it should be for veterans. Or firemen, whatever. They claim they're going to have a ceasefire, the Israel-Palestine shit. What's his face? Netanyahu said he'd go into Rafah and kill people. That's just an annihilation of all the Palestinians, blaming Hamas. I'm not left-right. I'm non-religious. You all know that. That's just killing off of people. What do they call that? Genocide? Pause here. Shit's getting old. Outrage as a trans swimmer smashes a woman's record. Well, why don't they quit holding these? I mean, the female swimmers boycott. Don't just say, oh, it's fucked up, dude got the trophy because he pretends he's being a woman. I mean, come on. Well, I mean, we all know, but I don't know why the hell they don't stand up. I mean, I guess maybe if they're in schools, high school and shit, I guess, they're worried about getting kicked out of school. But, fucking stand up. Don't just, bitch about it and have a protest. Oh, Richie just did this video, too, about his bike, his electric bike. He had to do that video in response to me, showing that he doesn't pedal for jack shit. He's got an e-bike, electric bike. And then he showed all these photos of his bike in various states. My bike has traveled. You mean he's traveled? He's he's showing you where he's been at his taxpayers' expense. Pause here. Still wait. This goes into effect March 4th or March 5th. That's going to be interesting because they can actually escort people to the border. There's this court case here trying to get it shut down, and that goes to the other one I brought up over that Annunciation House in El Paso. Some congressman or somebody has filed a lawsuit trying to get it shut down, and the reason that's such a big deal is because if it worked, you could use that on all charities helping the illegals. In this, San Diego streets, airport flooded with 500 migrants after mass release. If you go read up at this, it was a charity. These people were not locked up by ICE or the border. These people were not locked up. They're just getting kicked out of charities. You know, they make it. They make it. Of course, it's not in the title, but it's still a deception with intent to make people think that border security had to release all these people. They didn't. A charity ran out of money. It's just more stupid shit. But of course, they're going to be letting them go anyway. Probably have to sooner or later. And a couple photos of the crossing in California now in Arizona. I'm surprised I haven't seen any media reports from, I guess it'd be the Fox end of this, trying to blame the recent measles outbreaks on the illegals, because that would not be the case, as you can see year by year. And Colorado at the moment has 0. Oh, matter of fact, they're shutting down 4 of the hotels they're housing illegals in, but there's still 3 open along with some other places. Even though I brought these up before, I think this was in 2004, they had to change the UV index because the UV rays were getting stronger, as they still are. That's what's toasting everybody and making everything so hot, vehicles, such and such. Pause. Add these, even though I brought them up before. Researchers wanted to add another category 6 to tropical storms because they've been increasing. Of course, they turned that down at the moment, but that's just another example of what's going on with the weather. Costa Rica braces for heat wave UV radiation to peak in coming months. February 19th. At sea level, so UV should be weaker, but instead it's going to peak. What it says here in the article, from March, April, there will be elevated temperatures and a heightened sensation of heat. Fuck, I bet. Oh, shit. Montana's ski resort already shut down, not enough snow. This is maybe 10 days old now when I took the screenshot. Like that one said, plants and other such things are flowering earlier, which crops included, which is not good whatsoever. Let's see, we've had this, we just got like 3 inches of snow in Denver. It's already melted away. We're back in the 50s and 60s, but we've been having these fire weather red flag warnings, fire warnings, because it's already that dry and still has been that dry all winter. Last I checked, it's got to be further now. Last I checked, Denver was 14 inches behind on snow, so I'm sure there's more to that, even if just a couple at the moment. Look at those wonderful temperatures. Oh, here you go, a misleading headline. Border Patrol releases hundreds of migrants. They were at a shelter. They were not locked up. Oh, that's it. I got to get rid of some more. This is about the local leaders, the Texas Attorney General lawsuit against the Annunciation House. Check that out. And see you later. Bye.